sir. And we are back. Everybody knows me. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I've been on my grind just to live it out. Say what's on your mind just to hear it loud. Everybody knows me, really that's the old me.
Yes. And we are back with another episode of the Dope Individuals Only podcast. I'm Erik The Host, and I'm up here with another dope individual. Please introduce yourself.
Don Dolla 500, a.k.a. Duce Don.
Duce Don.
A.k.a. Don Soprano.
Hey, my man got fucking nicknames for days. Yo, I appreciate you getting up here, man.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Appreciate you want to be part of the community, coming up on the show. You know what I'm saying? My man got good taste in alcohol. For all y'all niggas drinking Henny, please stop.
Oh man,
please stop.
I ain't gonna disrespect the Henny, but
Duce is where it's at.
Duce is where it's at.
Duce is where it's at. It's
the
smoother. The buzz you get from it is better.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
at the end of the night, you probably gonna end up fucked up either way.
Yeah, either way, but it's definitely it's a high quality. So
I think so too.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a high quality.
Do you gotta go behind the bar to get Henny? I mean, but like behind the cash register, cause you know, like
I'm gonna be honest. I probably ain't buy a bottle of Henny in years. But I'm pretty sure you guys still go behind the counter.
You gotta go behind the counter?
I think so. I don't know.
I would
but I haven't bought a bottle.
It's still real popular. It's still real popular.
Nah, yeah. I mean, if I'm in the clubs, they usually serve Henny. They don't really got Duce too much. So I be drinking Henny. If I'm out, I probably got Henny.
That's your go-to drink?
Oh, Duce?
Like when you out, like you go to the bar and you pull up, what's the first thing you ordering?
I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. I used to do just straight Henny.
This nigga's
Just straight Henny, give me a double shot of Henny, and just let that thing
Nigga
sit.
said, get some hair on your chest.
But yeah, I'm getting old, man. I gotta chill, so I do a Henny and Red Bull or something like that. Henny and Coke.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I go with the Jack and Coke. Or I grab a beer to start the night out.
Yeah, I don't really do the beer too much. I do. If you see me with a beer, I'm slapped. I'm slapped. I'm just like, you know what?
That's the closer?
Yeah, I'm like, I want to keep sipping, but I know I'm at that limit.
I got to get home safely.
I know a little more of that yak gonna have me over on my back.
I fucks with it. Yeah. Nah, I'm definitely at the 8. How old are you?
I'm 37.
37, okay. So you got me by a couple years. My birthday this weekend, so you got me by a couple years.
Happy
but
birthday, man.
I appreciate it. But drink it hurts.
Yeah.
That shit hurt. I don't know how niggas still in the club every week. I'll be honest.
Yeah, every week I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Every week I can't do it. I be popping outside, though. My manager be hating that, though. But I be in the trenches sometimes. I be in places I ain't supposed to be at.
Yeah,
but
so they keep your ass out of them.
He be like, man, you know you ain't supposed to be there unless you all.
So she's been the one that's been communicating with me on Instagram to set this all up, correct?
Nah, Mello. That's like she not my manager, but she's part of the team. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She been like mentoring me for mad years and shit like that. So she always helped me out with certain things that I can't always handle. You feel me?
Right.
So I know she gonna represent me right or whatever. She was like, yo, this joint right here is nice. So I'm like, I bet. I'm like, yo, holla at him. I want to be on there. I fuck with that.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
I like the way you do. I like the setup. You know what I'm saying? I like the name. I like, you know what I mean? I'm more for the community, man.
Bro,
I see something.
It took me months to drop this show because I wasn't settled on the name.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
That's
I was like, the first day I thought I wanted to do a podcast, I came up with this name, and I kept trying to dissuade myself from calling it this because I just wasn't sold. I don't know why, but I wasn't sold.
Nah, I feel you. It be like that sometimes though.
You overthink it.
Yeah, overthinking it. That's what it be. That's why I just be whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just be going with the flow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's hard, especially when like you totally invested in something. Like you want it all to be be perfect, be aligned. And sometimes you just gotta start, bro.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's perfect. That's the funny. And then sometimes the imperfections make it even better.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It makes shit unique.
That's
you know
facts.
What I mean? So sometimes you might be doing something and you kind of fuck up a little bit, but then you be like, hold up. That's all right.
That's all right.
And nobody else know you fucked up.
Yeah.
So it don't really matter.
We just gonna let it slide, bro.
So now it's just art.
Yeah, facts. All this shit is subjective.
Exactly.
So if y'all haven't seen it yet, my man got an incredible interview with Tony Ortiz from the I Will Not Lose podcast. Shout out. Also another one, I haven't gotten to check it out yet, as him and I talked a little bit off camera with Empower 610. Shout out to Nice Jones.
Shout out to Nice Jones.
Louis Bardalis over there holding
Louis.
it down.
You already know. Yeah, that's fire. I did a couple joints.
The freestyle is fire though.
You fuck with it?
I fuck with the freestyle. Freestyle. Bro, I knew you rapped from a long time ago because the battling.
Yeah.
Like I see you, Sticky Money, fucking a couple of y'all, honestly, a bunch of the LDB niggas. I used to watch do it a lot.
Word.
And so I never really heard any of the music until you and I just started speaking, just recently.
Yeah, set this up.
So how long did it take for you to get out of battling and mainly focus more on music? Because
it was a transition. I mean, and the funny thing is it was like I'm from the old school. So when I first started rapping, it was just ciphers. Like niggas didn't really jump in the booth. It wasn't like that. You had to be that nigga. Like you had to be one of them niggas to get in the studio. So you just rapped in ciphers and battled. So I started out battling, and then battling kind of died out. Like, and then it was like all songs. You feel me? You do the song, you do the video. That's like a video time.
Yeah.
So I was doing that, and then the battling came back. And that's when you seen like Sticky and them battling and shit like that.
Oh, so this is pre.
This is
all
all
of that.
pre all
Oh,
that.
shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm prehistoric.
Damn,
like I'm a
niggas-
dinosaur. You
niggas
feel me?
sound-
I'm a T-Rex for real. Like,
I didn't
that's-
know that. Honestly, I thought it was all same window, same time.
Nah. It was before that. I was like, so when I first started doing that, like I was young, we was just battling. Like I'm from New York, so that's what it was. Like niggas just battled. It was ciphers. You go to different blocks. You go to type
Showcasing, sparring.
Yeah. On this corners, right there, wherever in the projects. That's what we did. It. So then it that faded out. Like so when I came out here, niggas wasn't battling. I was trying. That's when RP O-Head and a bunch of niggas like that was alive.
Shout out to O-Head, man. RP.
Them niggas, they was out here doing things, but I was. Trying to battle, and niggas wasn't on that time. So I'm like, I bet niggas making songs. I fuck, I make songs, and that's when then Jack 9 started making the videos.
Shout out to Jack 9.
Shout out to my son Jack. He started doing those, so that got popular. The videos, and then that's when Sticky and them started battling again. You know, he picked up the camera and niggas was battling, and plus that's when the URL started.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So then URL started, and that was a different thing. So it was like, I bet. You know, and then honestly, that's even the reason why I battle Sticky and them. Them niggas was like trying to play me like I'm like a song rapper.
So that's what they didn't know. That's where the dinosaur.
I'm like, yo, hold on, I started this, nigga. When the rock first landed, that was me. I was there, nigga. Fuck was you talking about?
Nigga said, I'm the Martian, bro.
Yeah, nigga, I was the one who hit Eve. I'm Adam, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I started this.
I fuck with the energy. But
that was so that basically they was egging me like, they was poking the bear like, yo, come back outside, come outside then if you like that. So then I did that, and after I did that, it just sparked something in me. I was just like, I just was in kill mode. I said, I want to just keep battling now. I want to show niggas I'm the best. So then I took it out.
Bro, you still got bars, bro.
Good looking, baby.
My man still got bars. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of battle rappers, especially when they start out that way, it don't always translate to good music.
Yeah, and that's what I always was. It's not hard for me, but I would say my music wasn't the best at one point in time. You feel me?
It's definitely a growth process to learn how to make songs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then niggas battle on beats. So when you battling, you go into the beats, niggas just be barring out the beats. You feel me?
I'm gonna tell you a million ways I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, exactly. So I had to kind of like come back with a more of a focus, like, you know what I'm saying, of a core, a message. So that's basically what my shit was. So it's like more so I just wanted to kind of like tell my story and like tap into that type of vibe. You feel me? To the emotion, you know what I mean, side of it. Because music is about emotion for real.
It is. It definitely is. And on your interview with Tony, y'all were talking about like conditioning. Y'all didn't use the word conditioning, but that's what you was talking about, like your environment, how the environment shapes people and ultimately shapes the art these people create. You know what I mean? But there was this one part of y'all interview where you were talking about, I'm rapping for the nigga that don't want to get up, but he know he got to get up and go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And he need that fuel in the morning. The nigga that knows what losing your peoples is like and things of that nature.
Exactly.
And I respect that a lot because the music has to resonate with the people that are taking it in.
Yeah.
And you get a lot of that from the music that you hear. You can tell that you've lived a lot of lives in just 37 years.
Yeah.
How do you continue to articulate what you've seen for the people? Like, because it's not always easy. Some motherfuckers been through shit and cannot use that to express themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That I don't know. It's not hard, but I thought like I said, I always would say I would when I first was rapping, I just spit bars. I used to just spit bars just because I learned early like that was my niche.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody can't punch like me. Everybody can't do that type of them lines, them bars when niggas say, yo, you got bars. Everybody don't got it like that. So
shit over your head.
I kind of just gave them that. I didn't think they wanted to hear my life and shit like that. You feel me? But then I started to put that in there, and then I don't know. I always was good at painting pictures with the words. So now with me just putting in, my little stories in that, it's even easier because this is something I lived or something I'm around or, my homie went through it or shit like that. So it's all direct. So it's even easier to tell these stories because they true.
Is it more? Do you like to paint the picture of what it was like, or do you like to bar people? Like, what do you have a preference of the style of music you like to create, or is it kind of just like?
Yeah, not honestly. I like to paint the picture. The picture's always better. I'm always gonna bar.
The picture's always better. That's a bar right there.
Yeah,
the picture's always better for sure. I think so
because even with a bar, I gotta lead you up to that bar. A bar is nothing without me lining it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta line it up properly for you to even understand the bar. So I gotta, even in that little segment, I gotta paint that picture properly for that shit to land right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so it's like I'm always gonna have bars because I'm clever. That's the way I like to rap. It just comes so naturally. But the story make you feel it. You know what I mean? The picture make you see it vividly, and you be like, all right, I feel that nigga. I feel that. So when you hit the bar, when the bar comes, you just
like,
happy.
This nigga's
like,
nasty.
You
bro.
feel me? Yeah. That's like, oh man, that's where you get that.
Now, so you make the music for the people that the message resonates with.
Yeah.
But what about broadening the base? Now, y'all were talking about, Taylor Swift call. I was laughing my ass off at that part. Y'all niggas is funny, bro.
Yeah, man.
But what about broadening the base? Because in rap, you can't just be the guy who can just tell you about hood struggles. You know what I'm saying? Like even somebody like a Meek Mill who came up on painting the picture for the niggas growing up in the Philly area, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Or niggas just everywhere in the struggle. Eventually you gotta kind of step out and you gotta cross into some uncharted territory. How you feel about that?
I feel like you do gotta grow. You do gotta evolve. I feel like at your own pace.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like, everybody not gonna be Drake. Everybody not gonna be Meek.
That's a fact.
And that's the part that I learned. It's like, I don't gotta be as big as Meek Mill. You know what I mean? Like, for me to do this shit and make money from it and live, I could be one of them artists you never heard. You know what I'm saying? It's a nigga named Flea God. You probably never heard of Flea God. That nigga probably, he living in a $250,000 house off of rap. You know what I mean? He sell out shows. That's the thing. Is like it be niggas like that you never heard of.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with that.
You cool with that?
I'm cool because it's all about your base. That's what it says. So you broadening it for the world. So you could be as big as Meek. So you could be a household name and be in every house. I don't really care about being in every house. I just care about being in the houses that need me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I fuck with that.
And the ones that value me, you feel me? So when they going through what they going through, or they want to throw, I'm the preference. That's who I'm rapping for, is the niggas that, when they grinding or they doing what they doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm the preference they put on and shit now. If it broaden, I'm always, I got spikes, I got some spicy shit, you feel me? To where you feel like, oh, he got some bop in him, he ain't that old, you know what I mean? I got a little bit of sauce.
37 is not old, nigga. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
But nah, other than that, I got some shit, but it's just more so I'm at my right timing. Right now, I'm just focused on that core, you know what I mean? That core fan base of just who want my type of texture of music, you feel me? And then, like I said, it's not always going to be just street, but it's like, still. This
is part of me.
Yeah, this is a heavy part of me. So,
I love the fact that you brought up who you say, Flea God?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look him up now.
Yeah, you gotta
I've,
look
ne-
up
I've,
Flavor.
I've
He
never
more
heard
of
of
a
him.
boom bap rapper. You know what I mean?
But there's a lane for you.
Yeah,
there's a lane.
It's a lane for everybody. And
There's a
that's-
lane for everybody.
That's what I learned. Is this? It's a lane for everybody, and I'm gonna just play my lane. You feel me? And I'm gonna just do it to the max ability. So I'm the highest. So when you go and you like, yo, I want to listen to a nigga who bar or a nigga who got some lyrics or a nigga who want to tell this type of story. I'm the highest level that you could get. You feel me? There's
Fuck
no
with
one
it.
better. You
Nigga
feel me?
said-
So therefore, that's what it's like. All right, cool. That's my lane. Now, if you want to go listen to some in the club, you might turn on the Drizzy. You might, if you're the West Coast, you might want to hear Kendrick. That's great. But you want to hear that on this side. You going through the cold winters. That's where I'm at.
I fucks with it.
Yeah.
Since you brought him up, I want to touch on it. How you feel about that battle, man?
Oh,
Yeah. And I want to know your perspective on Cole battling out. I know a lot of I talked to somebody yesterday, and this nigga told me he's been skipping J. Cole songs since he
that's
lost a little bit of respect for him.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I fuck with Cole. Cole, he one of them guys. Cole's one of them guys.
He's definitely one of the greatest of our generation.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
No, he is. And he spanned back from, you know what I mean, that
Yeah,
era
yeah,
too.
yeah.
You feel me? So, because when I first started listening to him, it was of the mixtape era, of that era. You feel me? And so he fire. I mean, I don't really care, because you know what, Cole is like a conscious kind of rapper in a way. You feel me?
I can
Cole
see that.
Not really a gangster rapper. You
I
feel
mean,
me?
neither is Drake though.
None of them are.
None of them are.
Not
these
K-Dot
ni-
either.
But like niggas like Drake, like for a long time, Drake got a bad rap because he was the light skinned nigga who liked to sing.
Niggas hate on light skinned niggas, man. They used to get all the hoes, man. They just hate on light skinned niggas, man.
Look at Zay back there cracking the fuck up.
I know how it is, man. I'm a dark skinned nigga, so
Yeah,
I know.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'd have been
Drake
scarred.
literally is so fire, dog.
It's
He's
hard
just
to-
undeniably fire, and that's what I feel like with Drake. Like
I think
he could do all his little weird shit, but he is fire.
I think when you get to his level of stardom and genres no longer play a role in how you can sell records, I don't think you can necessarily say anything to anybody.
Yeah.
Like,
And his genre is rap.
It
And that's
is.
the thing.
It
He
is.
could tap with whatever the fuck he want to tap, but like it's like
this is the base.
there you go.
This is the base.
That's the base. So you always want to keep it right back to the base. He understand that. That's why you'll hear them joints. He just go off real quick. That's why he do these battles and shit, because he want to let y'all niggas know like he still rap. Like he a rapper. Like you feel me?
Drake can definitely rap, and he showcases the lyrical ability on songs like 5 a.m. and 5 a.m. Where is it? Dallas. Was it 5 a.m. in Dallas?
Yeah, he
You
got joints.
Yeah, man.
He got joints where he
No,
go
5
crazy.
a.m. in Toronto.
In Toronto, yeah, he go crazy.
Fucking what is it? It's 8 p.m. in Calabasas. Like in those, he's just on go mode.
Just going. Yeah.
Just go mode. The
Yeah,
ride.
And the early Drake, like Drake was a nigga I ain't really fuck with too much, but he had to prove himself. And every mixtape, because they was talking about him early in the game, like back in the dedication days when Wayne was dropping them dedications and shit, and he was just buzzing through the streets. Like niggas was like, yo, Drake the next nigga. I'm like, who the fuck is this
Drake,
nigga?
yeah, right?
Yeah. And then I hear him like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he kept going.
Yeah.
That nigga kept going, dropping bombs. I said, all right. All right.
And it's incredible too, cause he done put a lot of niggas on too.
Yeah.
He done broke a lot of artists that niggas bump on a regular basis.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And he boosts niggas up that was already popping, like a Dirk or somebody. Dirk was already lit, but he made him more lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Drizzy give alley oops and all that. That's what I'm saying. Like Drizzy the man, dog. He the man.
Now, how you feel about him after that ass whooping he just took?
I mean, I don't feel like it was an ass whooping.
You don't think so?
Nah. I mean, to me,
Bro, nigga, all summer they gonna be like,
Yeah.
they not like us.
yeah.
They not.
Oh, not that's a fact though. That at the end, Kendrick came out with the hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's what I'm saying. In this generation, is different. It's like, is the hit the win? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at shit. Like, is the hit the win? Like, I'm a rapper's rapper. So, you know what I'm saying? I could really care less about who in the club with it. I see, like, the internet, they be like, oh, he sold more records. And
I don't care
that's
about the records.
That's what I'm saying. So, that's how I feel. So, it's like, what they play in the club don't really mean that it was the most fire diss track. You feel me? But they both was going at it. I feel like it was kind of even. You know what I'm saying? They both did their thing.
I love the fact that our stars in hip hop are willing to get their hands dirty.
Yeah, that's always big moments. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt when it was like Jay-Z, Nas. Like when I was young, Jay-Z and Nas, that was the big boy. You feel me? And I ain't gonna hold you. Kiss and Beans, that was a crazy moment too. You feel me? So it was like, those was like good battles to me.
You got 50 in the game.
50
early,
in the game.
Early 2000s.
That's a Fendi.
I like as
Him
long
and Cameron
as long
went
as
at
it,
it.
as long as it stays music, in my opinion, I love it. Cause rap is a sport.
Yeah, definitely.
Rap is a sport. Motherfuckers got to show up. They gotta continue to tune their instrument. They gotta continue to put the work in to showcase the fact that they belong here still.
That's a
you know
fact.
what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people don't like it, but like the rap beef. But bro, I love that shit. It's so fucking entertaining as long as it stays music.
Yeah, I mean, rap beef as far as lyrically, like that's my type of shit. You feel me? Because most of the rap kind of went away from rapping. It went to like singing or drill. You feel me? Like an up tempo kind of rap.
Yeah,
and shit like that. So anything like that in that realm, I'm a battle rapper, so I like all that shit. That shit gets that's spicy right there.
Who you fuck with? Like out of like. We're talking like URL. I mean, we can consider all them battle leagues.
Okay.
Who you fuck with out of those leagues? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
or do you have a goat of that shit?
That's like a Mount Rushmore with that type of shit. You feel me?
All right, give me your Mount Rushmore then. I want to hear this.
My Mount Rushmore.
You only get 4.
Yeah, you only get 4.
You only get 4.
I was saying my Mount Rushmore. Well, I probably put my favorites. I don't know about the Mount Rushmore, like who's the greatest of all time, but my favorites is probably definitely Tay Rock.
That's a good one.
Goods, Charlie Clips.
You got one more.
I probably Surf.
Surf?
Yeah.
No Loaded. No Hollow, no Arse.
And I love all of them.
Shit.
I love all of them. But you feel me?
Tough.
That's why I say, like, that's why I didn't want to do the whole Mount Rushmore. I just do my favorite. Those are my personal favorites, though. You feel me?
Those are
like,
they're
just personal favorites. Like, they all different. You feel me? They all different. But it's just like I love Hollow.
Half a gallon Goods. I swear to God, I was not expecting to hear Goods.
Nigga, no, they be forgetting about Goods.
Half a gallon Goods. That nigga be fucked up on the stage.
He was a nigga like swag. That's why I like it was battle rap had different
styles.
It was like really like fighting. You feel me? And Good just had this impenetrable confidence with a swag, smooth.
Nigga,
I love smooth. You feel me?
That nigga, he wasn't up there screaming in niggas'
Don't
faces.
get it twisted too. Conceited was
nasty, bro. That little short nigga.
God.
I love when him and DNA used to do the tag team Jones.
Yeah,
my God.
Yeah, him and I ain't gonna hold K-Shine one of them boys too.
K-Shine was nasty.
K-Shine is one of them boys.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot. But I would definitely Rock probably one of my personal favorites. Him and Goods was probably first. And then Charlie, I love Charlie Clips. Charlie Clips probably and Rock probably my 2 goats right there.
Charlie, I love Charlie as well.
Loaded always in there though. Loaded up there. Like you can't forget about Loaded.
For so long, Charlie couldn't do 3 rounds. That was my issue.
I just feel like he just didn't want to.
Niggas say he didn't want to.
He didn't want to.
Don't bail him out.
Nah, I ain't bailing him out. I just, you know what it is, because niggas be, the fans be more really, and I get it. It's a sport, so you got to come correct.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But when the talent level be mattering, because like you gotta understand when you good like that. You know what you could do. You feel me? So he know what he could do. If he could make a battle kind of debatable and freestyle a whole round, why not?
Different.
Different. Why not?
Different. I've seen him win a battle with only having 2 rounds where he couldn't even remember his third. And it's still.
They be like that. Surf had a lot of joints like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been there. I've been there. I've been there. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard. Like, I mean, when you used to battle, I mean, how long were you trying to get these rounds? Like, how long were you trying to rap for?
I rap for 3
5
minutes.
minutes, 3 minutes?
Yeah, however long the contract would say. You know what I'm saying? Because at first it was just regular, but then when I started battling in the leagues, it was more proper and more structured. Then I started getting paid, so then it was.
That's what's up.
You paid me for 2 minutes, nigga. Not 3 minutes.
Not 3 minutes.
So
yeah,
like
right?
But nah, it was like 3-minute rounds. That was kind of the basis, 3-minute rounds. You feel me? But nah, like preparation, that should take a lot. That's like a boxer, man. That ain't rapping in the studio. That ain't making songs.
How do you prepare for something like that? Because it's a little bit different. Like when you're preparing for a show, you could just listen to your music know what I'm saying? Remember your verses. You know, you could do the ad-libs on your hook, whatever. It's a lot simpler to perform records. But how do you prepare for like a battle rap, like a battle? Because
battle is probably
it's a different energy.
Yeah, that's like literally. It's like one of the most exciting things, probably next to playing ball. Like just you know what I'm saying. Like it's just I don't know. Like preparing, I'm mainly just trying to get material. So you just trying to memorize, and you know write the writing process. That's always a different kind of thing. But you just really want to memorize and performance because that's when the performance matters.
Yeah.
So all the body language, all the movements, everything matters on that stage. You feel me? So it's just really preparation, but you gotta also remember, like, it's a nigga. It's not like you going to perform your songs and you just gotta see how the crowd react, because the crowd matter too.
Yeah.
So you gotta see how the crowd react, because if the crowd don't react, you lost.
Yeah, facts.
But then you got a nigga trying to kill you. See, that's the difference with song. You know what I mean? That's what make
You got competition in this
there
one.
you go. And honestly, that's why niggas be so whack nowadays when they make a song, because there's no competition. Back then, even when we were doing verses, it was kind of like that. So it's like if I hopped on a track with you, I'm trying to smoke you. I'm not going at you, but I'm trying to smoke.
Yeah, I want niggas to be like, his verse was the best one on the song.
There you go. You want them to be like, nah, him right there, that verse 2, that nigga, who that nigga? That's what you want. So that's with a battle, it's even intensified to, you know what I mean? So it's just like,
my man made up a word, enhancified.
Enhancified. That's me right there.
That's a fact.
It's enhancified.
Nigga, that's how you know this shit real.
But yeah, with a battle, that shit it's real intense. But and then on top of it, lines you don't know. You know what I mean? Like you trying to entertain the crowd, you gotta move a crowd, no beat, so it ain't no bopping.
Right.
You can't be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? This nigga made it. No. You gotta entertain them with the words, the lines, and they battle rap fans. So they going there for bars.
Right.
They not going there for you to just say some regular ass shit. They going there for you to say some extraordinary shit, crazy wordplay.
Run it back, say it again.
Exactly. That's the part that, you know what I mean? I write these bars, I'm in my head, I'm like, damn.
I think that would probably be the most complicated part. That's what I always thought was like when you say some shit and you need to run it back because the crowd wants you to run it back, but then like you gotta pick up right where you left off. Like
it's cool. But that's about knowing the material. Once you know the material like that, it don't matter. But I'm saying you could start in the middle of the verse. You can start, you know what I'm saying? And bringing it back ain't about nothing, especially if they like it enough. Because once you start bringing it back, it become a sing-along. You know what I'm saying? That's the best feeling when you get a sing-along. You feel me?
Yeah, niggas help you finish the bar.
What? When they know the bars, that's when you know, like, I got them. And to move them. Like, most people don't ever had that feeling where you say a line and the crowd go, ah. You know what I mean? And they go crazy. It's been time, it's like playing ball. It's like hitting a winning shot. Like, they want to grab you.
Yeah, they want to go crazy.
They wanna be like, yo, bro.
What the fuck?
Yo, yeah. It's that type of energy. And that's the best feeling. You don't know when. It's like, I kind of, I write these bars and I think, yo, it's hot when I write it. But the test is to go out there and the people tell me and validate, like, yo,
what you already thought.
Yeah, that was fire. You know what I'm saying? So that's the satisfaction of it. Like, I bet I wasn't crazy. I knew I was that boy. You feel me?
Yeah.
I knew that shit was spicy.
I knew that shit was hot when I wrote that shit.
When I knew it was spicy. Once I seasoned it up,
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
So battle rap is I mean, it's worldwide now at this point.
I always do that.
Don't worry, I'd have had people call me mid-show. You just remind me. Let me put my shit on silent. Thanks for the reminder.
You already.
So battle rap is definitely something that started in the black community.
Yeah.
As we already talked about, like lightly conditioning. So I want to know, because again, I'm going back to the interview with you and Tony, because I had a lot of questions, a lot of things I wanted to address on here.
Go ahead.
So how do we grow culturally as a people? How do you think we grow as a people? Because we do a lot of shit to each other. We do a lot of shit to help build each other up at the same time. But a lot of the time, black people we're our own worst enemy in many cases.
Oh, that's a fake. Honestly, that's like $1 million question. That's the $1 trillion question. Fuck that.
I mean, shit. But you grew up. Where you from? Harlem?
I'm from the Bronx.
Bronx. Oh, My
Don't
God,
say it like,
that's
huh?
a
What you talking
nah,
about?
nigga. That's a total nah, nigga. That's a different world, bro. That's a different world.
Nah, that's the zoo. Yeah, for sure. For
that's
sure.
that's a different world. You know
That's
what I'm
the
saying?
zoo.
Every time I go to New York, I'm in Queens. That's where my wife from. She's from Corona, Queens.
Queens
So
is nice.
Yeah, Queens is
It's
nice.
We're getting money. Queens get the money.
You talk to her family.
Yeah, I ain't mad at
Woo,
that.
woo. You talk to her family, they think it's wild. But I go up there like I ain't gotta worry about nothing. I could just walk around these streets like I live there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can't do that in the Bronx, even today, in some of the parts.
Yeah, now the
So
Bronx is always grimy, but you know.
it's part of the conditioning. But it's family.
Yeah,
Nah,
the Bronx. That's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I love the Bronx. That's the thing. And it's heavy Spanish too. Like, you know, Spanish is part of hip hop as well. You feel me?
I would agree.
It's definitely you know, a black art form and culture, but like, you know, like Latinos, they definitely was heavily part of that.
they
You know
got
what I'm saying?
they definitely got their stamp on it.
Yeah, they definitely got this. They was rocking. You know what I mean? From the very beginning, it wouldn't be rap without them too.
Fat Joe, Big Pun. You got a whole bunch of them. Immortal Technique for the fucking real lyrical niggas.
They was definitely around. But yeah, as far as culture wise, black people.
How do we level up as a collective? How do we level up?
Honestly, we so savage. That shit from the roots. I don't know. It must be something when they ripped us from Africa or something. Because dog, I swear we bring each other down. I like more than any culture. That's one thing I always like I said, with Spanish, you really can't disrespect them too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they going in the room, they going to buck up on you. Like, what the fuck you talking? What you say? You said what?
And they're different
you
too.
Feel me?
They're different
Same
too. You
yeah.
speak the language, it's a different feeling.
Yeah, it's a whole
whole
level.
nother feeling.
Yeah, but it's like that. A lot of cultures, like Chinese, this, that. If you talk to them, they gonna be like, listen, man, they family, they ain't really trying to just bring any, you know, them pops ain't like, yo, just bring whatever. They
bring
like,
anybody home.
Nah, Chinese like, yo, you better bring him home. You know what I'm saying? You better bring a Chino home, nigga. Or we going your ass. The same shit with the Spanish niggas. They come, I walked in a couple Spanish houses. Them niggas was like,
Bro, my mother-in-law, my wife, she brought me home, bro. And my mother-in-law was like, a black boy? Like, she had a question, like, really?
She said, this what you really want to do?
Yeah, this what you know what I mean? So, but my wife has always been one that's like, I don't want to date within my culture. She's Dominican, so you know how some of the Dominicans get down.
I love Dominicans too.
Yeah, I fuck with Dominicans. Niggas roll deep, bro.
Word, for sure.
Niggas roll deep.
But nah, yeah, I don't know, man. I just see how we do our stars. Like, even when you see shit, like, don't get it twisted. The Diddy shit is fucked up. Diddy dead wrong. You feel me? But it just be the way we tear him down. We tear him down like white people go through shit. They stars go through shit too, and we don't make the memes. We don't,
politicians, all that shit,
and they don't get no memes, no nothing. But let us slip up. One of us slip up, well, we about to get on each other ass, bro. Like, that's the thing. Like, we make fun of each other because that's just part of the.
I think that's part of it, bro. We don't take nothing as serious as it probably should be taken.
Yeah, nothing serious. Nothing. Our minds are so scrambled, like, it's crazy. Like, I remember when Obama was in office and niggas was just like, fuck Obama. I'm like, how? Fuck Obama? Like, there's so many white presidents before all white presidents, man. You
get one nigga
another. Not a near another. And y'all said, fuck Obama? That's crazy. They like, he ain't do this, he ain't doing that. It's like, yo, dog, he in there with a bunch of other white motherfuckers he got to fight with.
He got to play the game.
Yeah.
He got to learn to play the game.
It's like, we don't even play the game right because we don't even know. So, you know, people be like, yo, you ain't vote for Congress. You voted for the president, but you ain't vote for the other. So he don't got nobody in there. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like me and Blood. You just in all Crips.
Yeah.
Just chilling. You trying to make moves. You cannot do that. Like,
Nigga,
you ain't
shark-infested water, bro.
Exactly. So
I think motherfuckers thought he was going to come in office and just give niggas 40 acres and a mule.
And it was impossible. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, what did you expect him to be? Like, what did you expect him to be? He was cool. Like, he was the only president with a jump shot. Like, I never seen him.
That nigga pulled up. I'll never forget that picture. He pulled up to the gym and his balling sneakers in his hand.
Come on, man.
My man did not have his hooping
ready.
sneakers on his feet. I was like, yeah, this nigga
one of
know
those.
how to ball.
Yeah, he one of those.
Nigga, I show up to the park already ready to rock. I don't got all I gotta do is tie him. So this nigga,
So I used to be like that. Now, you know, I pop up, you can grab them shits out the trunk.
yeah.
Shit.
So what do you see in today's world that wasn't around when you were younger that you like? You know what I'm saying? Like, because like you said, there was a time where shit was really, really grimy, but we've also made a lot of progress as a collective. as well. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like we got a lot of motherfuckers that own shit. We got a lot of motherfuckers that are putting on for they people, for their neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like money. I feel like that's the one thing. I feel like this generation experienced more money younger. Like, you know, I don't know
agree
if
with
it
that.
was, you know, but the way standards is just high. Like when I was young, it was Jordans was $100. Like the ones that you wait online for because you couldn't, you know, had to wait online. Like it was literally just lines. You feel me? Waiting for them shit.
Niggas camping out.
Yeah, and that.
You said the days? Nigga, I was never camping out for no fucking sneakers.
I never camped out, but I did wait on a decent line. I waited on a decent line. Yeah, I waited on a decent line, but it was like $100 for the brand new joints. You feel me? The threes coming out, you like, oh shit, it's a buck,
damn.
100, no tax. That's it.
That was the days,
That
bro.
was the day. Is that a good quality sneaker? Was $100? My mom be like $100 for a sneaker. You're smoking crack. Now I can't even get fly with $100 sneaker. I'll be like, you know, my shit is $300.
Yeah,
shit,
right.
$400.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like they money gap is different than what we had before. But maybe it's because of the internet and shit like that. But then that changed things too. The internet is good and bad with the internet. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely is a gift and a curse. It's provided us with an opportunity, like you said, that we've never had before. Motherfuckers get rich at like 17 years old from making funny videos.
And different things.
You know what I mean?
Content, podcasts,
Yeah,
all type of things.
buying their parents a house at 18.
Exactly.
And it's almost a normalcy at this point.
Yeah,
But
you're right. And, that's the internet show gave that way. Like that's the internet. You know what I mean? But the downfall is it's like I feel like the building of character, it's hard to build character through the internet, to be honest with you. Like sometimes you have to be outside. So it's like we in this room together. The more like that's how we build character. That's how I don't really know who you is until we really kicking it.
Right.
Until we all chilling. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how you're gonna react if he do this to you or he say something to her, or it get a little tense or the joke happens that you really don't like. Cause this is all, you know, we gotta keep it right here. But when shit go left, or not even always negative, just anything that you gotta deal, all those things build character. You feel me? You can't get that from behind a computer, and you can't get it from internet. You know what I mean? Certain decisions and certain things, it's just a cloth or a texture of a person that you can't get without actually going through experiences and being outside. You know? So that's why when niggas would be like, you outside, it was a different feel. You know what I'm saying? The crowds and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta have a crowd no more because you could go
on the internet and you got 10,000 people watching.
Go live.
Yeah.
You know, and shit like that. That's what we do now. But back then it was like we had to link up.
How do you feel about the change in how we network? Because ultimately that's what it was about. It gave us an opportunity to connect with people that honestly a generation before would have never fucking happened.
Yeah, it's
in
true.
almost every case. How do you feel about that? Especially coming from a culture where you had to be outside in order to get the reputation, get the name, let motherfuckers know who you are and what you about, as opposed to I could just get on my phone and talk to 10,000 people.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I feel
like
like
it?
it's great. I feel like it's great, and like I said, it's a good and bad. It's great because you get the opportunity. People that didn't get voices got voices.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
back then it was more of a, you couldn't just stand up and say whatever the fuck you wanted. Like it don't work like that. You feel me? You couldn't just go in any room. You couldn't just go with any crowd. You had to play your position. You know what I mean? Or earn it. Or earn it up. Now it don't really matter. You could say what you want. It's a good free speech type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So anybody's a critic. You feel me? So if I post something, nigga they comment on my shit and say some shit he would never say to me.
Yeah,
you feel
in
me?
person.
Or that, you know what I mean? Or just post anything they would never want to say, like never really say in real life, but they know they could say it through there, or maybe, you know. So it's just a lot of negativity that you get because people could say whatever they want, but I feel like it's a great thing. It's a gift and a curse. It's a great thing because it gives opportunity. Because people that didn't get a voice, they do need a voice. Everyone need a voice. You feel me?
Yeah, or at least they have something to share.
Yeah, it's a lot of art that gets shared. It's like a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? So I really like it. But like I said, it just it's a gift and a curse because, you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing for me to get. That's how I feel like I know I could get popping in this era. Because I was popping when you had to, you know, where niggas didn't
Get it
know
out
your
the
face.
trunk kind of thing.
Like niggas didn't know your face. You had to go to a payphone to like call someone.
Nigga,
You
that
feel
shit
me?
sound crazy.
Yeah, exactly. It
That
sounds
shit
crazy,
sound
but
crazy.
it was a real time.
payphone.
So that's what I'm saying. So imagine how to like, you know, imagine being popping in an era where you had to use a payphone to get to somebody. That's how you know you that boy. That's how I know I'm spicy. Like, you feel me? Because niggas will be like, I heard about you.
Yeah.
I heard about you. I heard about you. In the era where all you could do was hear about a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
That's crazy, man. You really have been in this shit for a minute.
nah, that I have, bro. I seen it all through this joint.
Holy shit. I want to talk a little bit about the project you just dropped.
DS2, man.
Yeah, man.
Don Status 2, man.
Because you got a couple joints on there that I got in my library right now.
Oh, that's love.
Because I'm highly dedicated.
Yeah, that's one of them joints. Yeah, that's one of them joints.
How was it? How this project come to fruition? How much time you spend on it? It seems like you took a decent amount of time on it. The songs sound really good. They sound like they're well produced, well written. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
And for somebody that, like I said, it doesn't always transition well when you battle rap because you could just bar niggas to death, but you have records on there, like with good hooks. You know what I'm saying? I love the one, I forget the nigga's name. You did a song with a nigga and y'all doing that Jada Kiss and Styles P shit, going to back to forth.
My man Big Fish, man.
Yo, that
Big
shit was
Fish.
hard, bro. I was like, oh, this another nigga.
yeah.
And then, y'all going
that
back
joint
and
is go
forth.
hard.
So
It's called
like,
Money, Power, Respect. That joint is fire.
So like that takes time though. I've tried to do that with artists, and then like niggas, I'll say a couple bars, they'll say a couple bars, and then you realize like, yo, this is a lot tougher. Niggas just gonna write their own 16.
It was pretty easy. We was excited to do it because I really
this nigga, it's pretty easy. That's the second.
When it came to rap like that, it'd be pretty easy. I ain't gonna hold you. That was it was fun. That one was fun. You know what I'm saying? Cause like me and Zoe ain't get to do that, and now me and Big Fish we cooked that. That was fun.
Shit was
We was in
hard.
the studio. We had fun going back and forth doing that. We did that probably like good 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We put that together. But that joint,
45 minutes. That's impressive.
that was one of them joints. That was one of them. The energy was right. You know when the energy right, and like I said, that's my guy. That's my guy. Like that's like one of my best friends. He taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? A little older than me, he schooled me a lot.
Do you have any favorite tracks off the project? Like, of course, I would imagine that you like all your music.
Yeah, of course.
You created it, but a nigga always got that one or two songs. It's like, yo, this is my shit, bro. I was in a different place when I wrote this.
I know what you mean. I would say that's probably the last track on the joint. It's called Beat the Odds.
Why is that? Why is that the one?
It just is one of them joints where when I finished writing it, I was like, you know, I listen back and I recite it to myself. I recited and I was like, then let alone when I recorded it and I heard it, it was like, that's me. That was like, it was a good sit down session. It's like if I wanted to sit down, talk to you and let you know like, all right, this is what I'm going through. This is me right now. That's that joint. You know what I'm saying? That's the joint that'd be like, all right, that sum up where I'm trying to go, what I'm trying to do.
This encapsulates me as an artist where I'm at right now.
Yeah. That's how I feel. Like that one pretty much give you everything and in it to where and it got the feel. It got the feel. It's like one of them joints when I finish, I'm like, yeah, I'm the greatest.
You sound the greatest. I fuck with it. I love your attitude because not only I heard it when you're talking to Tony. I've seen it in a couple of the Empower 610 clips. Mm-hmm. You continuously put yourself on this pedestal. A lot of motherfuckers feel uncomfortable when they're sitting with somebody and they continuously put themselves on a pedestal. I like that shit because it shows me that you not only know you're talented, but you also believe in yourself and your abilities.
Nah, yeah, definitely.
Confidence is
confidence is key. It used to. I feel like sometimes it'll make people feel like I'm cocky, or you know what I'm saying, or I'm arrogant in ways and shit like that. But it's not really that, because really I'm only like that with rap. I'm only like that with, you know what I'm saying, used to be like that with basketball, but I'm only like that kind of with rap. Like I'm more so, you know, in life we all human, we all the same.
You could hoop.
That's
the second time you reference basketball.
Yeah. Listen, man. Ask about me, man. That was
listen. I'm asking, right? Because my boys, who you know what the K&T tournament is?
Nah.
So a couple years ago, a friend of mine, his boy Kobe Texter, he committed suicide, and they put together a tournament, a basketball tournament in his honor.
Oh, that's fire.
Me and my wife, our establishment, we support the tournament every year. All the proceeds goes to mental health awareness. They putting scholarships together for Allen basketball players. So they got one boy scholarship to help them go to school, and a girl one as well. So they doing real good things.
Nah, that's fire.
Yeah, it is. It is.
For real.
But I'm gonna put a team in this year.
Are you gonna put a team in?
Yeah. So you keep referencing that you can hoop. You want to hoop?
I don't know, man. I don't know about all that, man. You know, I've been
you
chilling.
gonna have to limber up, but you got till August. It's August 17th.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I retired from that a little while ago, man. I've been just playing the trap for a while.
Listen, I'm gonna drag this nigga out of retirement.
But never, I'm gonna get myself right. It's summertime.
Even if it's just a quarter, even if you just give me a quarter.
I got a quarter in me.
You got a quarter
in me. I can't do a full game, but I got a nice.
That's fine.
You know
That's
what I'm
fine.
saying? You know.
I'm only 20. I'm only 28, and bro, I probably can't do I can't run the whole game either. and then it's a tournament, so like
and it's not even a pride I can't. I ain't
doing that shit.
Yeah. Listen, man. I remember I was bored like a while ago, and I was with the homies. We was balling. We was at like probably YMCA or some shit. Psh, yo, I grabbed a rebound, landed on a nigga foot, twist my shit. I was sick.
Niggas out for the count.
Out for the count. And then, after that, you still got life, nigga. Fuck all that. I said, you know what? This basketball shit.
Nigga said, I gotta go to work in the morning.
I'm all limp into the money and shit. I said, oh, nah, this ain't it, man. This ain't it.
For sure. I think when you do those recreational sports, it definitely humbles you.
Yeah.
Fucking, I was out there playing flag football last fall. I broke a fucking bone in my elbow.
Oh, yeah, see,
I'm at a commission. I'm in a sling. I'm trying to be dad.
It ain't worth it.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It.
Nah, I'm going out there again, bro. Hard head, make a soft ass.
I ain't mad at you. Nah, it's like I said, you got time. You could keep making a couple mistakes. When you catch up to me, you gonna be chilling out.
This nigga, yo,
You know
that's funny,
but
bro.
Nah, yeah, definitely. I just felt confident in rap because that's. I just know, you know what I'm saying. I know what I could do. You feel me? And it wasn't like I was one of them niggas that was fiending to rap. You know what I'm saying? It was more so I was chosen to rap.
So it was always something that came effortlessly.
Yeah. It was always something that you do because we all homies. You with your homies and y'all doing it just like you do anything. If y'all playing football, you like, fuck it, I'm gonna play football.
Oh, yeah.
See if I'm good at it. And then that's type of shit. So that's how I was with rap. And then I started noticing like, oh shit.
I'm nice, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm
You know what I'm
nice.
saying? Chicks start being like, oh, who you again? I think you kind of cute. Oh shit. Hold on, I'm about to write a couple more fucking raps.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Shit.
My favorite song off the project, I think it's the opening song too, which is
the
Be
intro?
Cautious.
Oh, Be Cautious.
Is that
Everybody
song one or
knows.
song two?
That's song two.
Song two. I fuck with Be Cautious.
Yeah, a lot of people fuck with Be Cautious, man.
Be cautious who you trust.
Yeah, I actually shot Blockwork TV. I
cautious who
did
you trust.
Be Cautious on Blockwork TV.
Where-
and shit.
what-
That's still waiting to drop. I'm still
Where
waiting.
did that song come from? Because it sounds like it came from a real place.
Yeah, Be Cautious. It was, you know what I mean? It was just one of them joints, I'll be cooking up, you know what I'm saying, when I get in that bag. But I definitely was in that space where it's like, it's hard to trust people. You feel me? It's hard to trust people. You get a lot of grimy people around. Like when you're in the trenches where we at, it's a lot of grimy motherfuckers. So it's just kind of like one of those, I told a couple stories in there. I tell my little stories and shit about my life or whatnot. But yeah, Be Cautious was definitely one of them joints. Like, yo, you got just gotta be aware. Be aware who you gonna give your heart to, your time to, your love to. You feel me? Because those are the deepest parts of you. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
Energy,
That's a fact.
Time, shit like that. That shit matters. So it's like, you want to trust somebody, make them earn that shit. Make them earn that.
I fuck with that. You said earlier you have kids.
Yeah, I got twin daughters.
Twin daughters. Oh my God. God bless you, bro.
Yeah, they 7.
Nigga, I got one daughter. I'll be right. I got 2 boys and a girl. And
Okay, yeah.
the
I only
girls-
got 2.
The girl's
I
a
chilled
piece
after
of
that.
work, bro. The
Yo.
girls is different. Like,
Girls is different. They make you work.
oh my, yo. She just turned 7 this year, bro. She dropped me up the
daughter's
fucking
7.
wall.
My daughter's a 7 too.
Oh,
Yeah.
and they feed off each other, I bet.
Yeah. Nah, they good. They close. I like that though.
That's what's
what I
up.
preach. I preach. Us together. We all we got type of vibes.
How did life change for you, like career wise, when your daughters come into the fold? Because everything gets put into perspective at that point. At
Yeah.
least it should. I think.
Yeah,
I
it
think
should.
so.
it's hard depending on what type of life you live in. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, but at the end of the day, I just had to step different. You know what I'm saying? I got to step different, and you step with a purpose. So now it's like with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Then like I said, I got girls. I feel like God gave me girls just because I don't know how everybody else is, but I don't really think I see too many niggas like just taking care of their dad when he old. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I see niggas be like look over to their wife and say, you know, my dad old, he about to, you know what I mean? Like, you know, my dad about to come shorty like, nah. Now chicks, I see chicks doing that. I see chicks taking care of their dad. Oh, I don't want them. I was just looking like if I be a good father to them and I be the best father I nigga, and they know.
They gonna wipe a nigga ass
Don't
later.
throw me in that nursing home, man. Don't throw me in that nursing home, man.
I told my daughter the same thing. I said, "You gonna wipe daddy butt when you?" She said, "I'll do whatever you need me to do when you get old, daddy."
About, man. You gonna look at your husband. Tell him, listen, that man cave in the basement. It's going to daddy, baby. He coming, he moving in. That nigga say he can't do it by himself no more.
That's a fact.
And he moving in.
The love is definitely different.
Yeah,
the love is definitely different. I know you don't have no boys, but shit, you got double it. You got double the love I get to experience.
I just feel like that was meant for me. So I needed to brace up on that. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it is. I'm just trying to just be the best dad I could be. Hopefully, you know, they had the best life, set them up.
You ever bring them out to any of your performances or anything like that?
They actually went to one show, the Empowered joint that I did.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, last year. So they went to that one because, you know what I mean, it was just one of them joints, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, you talking about in West Park?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to be there. I found out after it had occurred later on that day. I was sick.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It looked fire, bro.
It was.
Black Dre, everybody was up there performing, the crowd, everything. I was like, yo.
It was a good turnout. That was actually a good event. And we got paid to do it, so you know I was
Oh,
doing that.
shit.
Hell yeah.
Lewis cutting checks?
Cutting checks.
That's what's up,
That was
man.
from the city, too. It was fire. That was fire. Like,
Lewis is a go-getter, man.
yeah, they worked that. They worked that. Lewis definitely came up. He did his thing, man. Him and Nice Jones, they're a good team.
It's funny. I met Lewis when we were in 5th grade. I met him when we were 10 years old. And I remember, and I've never told nobody this. I hope he don't get mad at me. But when what really clicked for us to get cool, I remember he was talking. He's like, yeah. He said something. He was like, yeah, my nephew. And I'm like, him? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, no. He was like my uncle. I'm like, him? He was like, yeah, that's my uncle. But his uncle was younger than him. Nigga, I had never seen it, bro. I was told the fuck off. Yeah. Bro, his nephew was like 5-6 years young, and we're 10 years old. Like, this a little boy. Yeah. And he ordered it. Yo, it was the most, like, I was thrown off, bro. And yeah, I was like, I don't know why I like this nigga now, man.
Yeah,
and then
his uncle's really young.
His uncle's really young. Like, you know what I'm saying? You showing your uncle the ropes kind of thing. Like, bro, that shit threw me off, but it was hilarious, bro.
No, yeah, that's fine. He's a good dude, man. Lou's a good dude.
Definitely. Good people, very talented people.
For sure.
I'm hoping to get on their show at some point. I got on I Will Not Lose podcast. I want to get on Empower 610 as well.
Yeah.
I like the way they do things.
I definitely like the way they do things, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I've been on a little podcast tour, man.
You've been on a gauntlet.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Did a couple of them. I got one. I think one name. I did what is it called? I think it was called Local Celebrities, but I think they changed it to something else.
Local celebrities. I have to check into that.
I think it's called Tapped In now or Plugged In.
Plugged In.
Yeah.
Who runs it?
My dude Mech. Shout out Mech.
Shout out to you.
Shout out Mech, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm unfamiliar, but shout out to you.
Yeah, but not yet. So I did that. That one ain't dropped yet. That one's gonna be fire. And yeah, you know, I got a couple lined up too that I'm still gonna do after this.
That's what's up, man.
Next month and all that.
I love it, especially for the fact that like we all do the same thing. We all in the same lane, but we're not like we driving alongside each other. We're not riding behind one another.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, we all do something a little bit different. For me, I like to get the backstory about the man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fire.
Like they do the artist. Tony does something a little bit different. I like to get the behind the scenes, like how you get to where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like the preparation, like where does the confidence come from? Things like that. Because I think that there's something to gain from all of it. And hopefully when you're done on this podcast tour and everybody checks out all these different visits that you're doing on all these different shows, they get a real good picture of who you are as a man.
And that's what I'm hoping. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't do interviews. Like, this is literally the first. Like, I just started doing interviews.
This ain't an interview, bro. This is a conversation.
It's definitely a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. And I peeped every platform that I jumped on. I peeped it before I went on it. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at it and seen what it would add to me, and I'm like, you know what? If it give a different perspective of me, you know what I'm saying? Like that they don't really get from the songs or the music or anything else that I'm doing, any other content. Hopefully they get it here. You know
I think that's important is to let the people know that, like, I'm not only talented musically, but like I'm layered. Yeah. And I'm a person. Yeah, I think like how we'll go back a little bit. How you was like how we tear our people down, even when they fuck up. Yeah. Like. You know what I'm saying? We do the most, like, to beat them down. Yeah. But it's like, it's important to know, like, where motherfuckers come from. Yeah. Where, you know, what that upbringing, what their conditioning was like. Yeah, because it leads into a lot of those, like, it'll make sense. It's not an excuse.
Nah, never.
But it'll put a couple pieces to the puzzle that you might be unaware of. Yeah. And you might get a little bit more empathy for a motherfucker.
Nah, that's one thing I learned. I heard it somewhere. I don't remember where I heard it, but it was like, songs don't make people fuck with you. So a hit song is not gonna make
at all a
person a fan of you.
Nope.
It's not
one hit wonders.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is that if they're a fan, they're a fan of you. They like the person. And that's how I started to look. I was like, damn, you right. Cause it be niggas that I'm fan of. I just like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I fuck with this nigga. But I fuck with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just rooting for the nigga. And that's why I would hope that I could be in that position where I'm just one of the niggas. They be like, "Oh, listen, this nigga's fire. I fuck with this nigga. You know, I'm rooting for this nigga."
Yeah,
you know.
That's honestly that's how it be for me too. Where it's like I met a lot of motherfuckers. Like, I done seen you around. I done seen your work, but other than fucking last week, we had never even really had a conversation. And then today a little bit more in depth.
Nah, hell yeah.
But like this is the beginning of something.
Yeah, always. That's what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we all artists. We all got different art forms, and in the town, you know, it be shit going on. We just all stay to ourselves and we all do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why with this project, when I dropped it, I was like, you know what? You know, everybody be like, oh, fuck the town. I go outside the town. And I am. And I'm doing mad things outside the town. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to give myself to the town. So I'm going to give to the platforms that I feel is valid. I'm going to look at them. I'm going to check them. I'm going to come holler at them.
I appreciate that, bro. Me? I appreciate that.
For real, man. So, you know, I just was like, you know what? If I bring something here, whatever I bring, that's fire. And whatever you bring to me, that's fire. I feel like, you know, it don't got to be the biggest and a million view, 1,000 joints. I'm just like, nah, I'm rocking out. And I'm going to touch the ones I feel is valid in the community that I'm in. You know what I mean?
I fucks with it. So. At the end of the day, bro, nobody climbs the mountain by themselves.
That's a fact.
Nobody climbs the mountains. And I always try to like, I spoke about this a couple podcasts ago, but it's like we not taking food off each other's plate. So us showing love and paying homage and supporting one another, it don't take nothing away from us.
Yeah, it don't.
You know what I'm saying?
It really don't.
And motherfuckers remember the people that was like looking out when they didn't have to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. All that matters, like who you come across in life and who you touch and who you help, it matters. And that's one thing I learned, because it really, sometimes I don't really be even noticing like what I do. And that's be the thing. That's why, so it'd be like somebody be like, yo, I remember this, or do you remember this night, or remember this, or even helping people out, or yo, you did this. I talk to motherfuckers. Niggas hit me in the DM. I could dub that shit. I get a lot of crazy DMs, you feel me? And sometimes I just hit a nigga back.
Yeah.
Hit a nigga back.
You just like, never know, man.
Give a nigga a couple jewels. Nigga tell me this, that, and the third. I'll be like, you know what? Keep going. You know, sometimes that should be valid enough for a nigga. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, that might be all they fucking needed.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I try not to be too full of myself. I'm not really that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just humble. I'll be chilling. You feel me? Like I said, the only time when it come to rap, that's why I let y'all niggas know I'm the greatest.
I'm hungry. Yo, I want to get in the studio with you, man.
Yeah,
we should make that happen,
Make
bro.
that happen. Next section, I'm gonna tell you, come through, man. We have a good, good session, man.
Bet.
Be fire.
We coming up on the time. Is there any final things you want to let the people know? Also, shout out any links, any people you want to, you know what I'm saying, give love to.
Shout out my manager Champ, La Familia. You already know. Shout out my nigga Big Fish. Shout out my nigga Buck.
Big Fish, you nice, man.
Free my nigga Prime. You already know. Shout out my nigga Dougie. You know what I mean? Shout out my nigga Nano, ABE. I got the merch coming. We got the collab, DS2.
Yeah. I seen the shirts.
Yeah.
Them shits is hard.
Bro, you fuck with
yeah,
them?
yeah. Plug that.
Yeah. No, definitely got the merch. Shout out my nigga Nano, ABE. We got the DS2. It's gonna be dropping real soon. We gonna have the tees, the shirts, and I mean the tees and the shorts. That's what we about to do. We about to do the tees and the shorts real soon. I'm a procrastinator, so I've been bullshitting. It's on me, it ain't on him. You feel me? But
I want a shirt, so
I got you.
I'm gonna stay on your ass now.
Nah, yeah. We definitely next month we on it. Next month.
And ask Zay. I be on Zay ass. Like, yo, you dropped that song yet?
Yeah,
Like,
word. You gotta drop that.
you gotta drop that
Gotta
shit.
drop that shit, B.
Niggas got bolts in their computer for no reason.
Nah, yeah, that's one thing. Drop the music.
Drop the music.
I am an advocate for that. Drop the music. I know how it be. Niggas be wanting to be perfect.
Yeah.
Ain't no perfect. And you gonna need the criticism. That's it. It's not always gonna be. You're gonna get a lot of likes more than you think. You know what I'm saying? That's how I always look at it. You don't know how much niggas will fuck with it, and then you grow from there. You know what I'm saying? You find out how you want. Yeah.
Progress. Let the people know where they can find you.
Find me anywhere, man. Don Dolla 500, man. Don Dolla _500 on the gram. Don Dolla on the book. Don Dolla 500 on YouTube. You know, stream me. Everyone, all streaming platforms.
Listen,
DS2.
The project is fire.
Good looking. I appreciate it.
It's stamped from me. The project is fire. I haven't finished it yet in full, but from what I've heard on the project is fire. You know what I'm saying? It sounds very well thought out. The fucking bars, you know what I'm saying? They're all there, bro. The beats is fire. Niggas is doing shit that like niggas ain't doing on the project. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, do you got any girl records on there? Am I gonna run into a chick record?
Yeah. I got a little
All
chick
right.
joints on there.
I always like to see niggas like who could really rap how they do chick records.
Yeah, nah, it matters.
Because the women support niggas.
Yeah, and that be the fun. And you know what that I learned? Chicks like gangster rap. Like they be listening to it. They be knowing that gangster. But you know, I still fed them a little bit because you know what I'm saying. And chicks kind of like me a little bit, a little something. They say I look.
The chocolate is in.
Yeah,
the chocolate. The chocolate's been in,
Yeah,
but the chocolate's definitely in.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
Ain't it, baby? Always, yeah.
Gangster.
Yo, man, I want to thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for
appreciate
listening, man. Thank you for
Appreciate
your
you,
time. Likewise, man.
Appreciate
This
you
ain't
for
gonna be the
having me,
last time, bro.
Definitely not.
Yo, man, if y'all been here, stick around. If you ain't been here before, make sure you stick around. Yo, man, and shoot for the moon. If you miss, you still amongst the stars.
I've
Peace.
been on my grind just to live it out. Say what's on your mind just to hear it loud. Everybody knows me, really, that's the old me. Going through some change.